So today we're talking about relapses and how to hack your way out of a relapse, out of a ditch, out of a rut. If you slipped up and you're figuring out how to get back on the saddle and keep on riding, these are the 3 tips for you. These are the hacks that actually do work. Let's first define what a relapse is. It's different in definition from a slip up. A slip is essentially a one-time thing. It's an intentional decision to just see your slip, you're acting out, you're watching porn, and masturbating as a one-time experience, and you're going to get back on the saddle and you're going to keep on riding. A relapse, on the other hand, is typically associated with intense amounts of guilt and shame, followed by a spiraling out of control and deciding to just binge watch porn the rest of the week, the rest of the day, the rest of the month, and making an intentional decision that, I might as well just because I might as well just give up here. The important thing to know about relapses is that a relapse is a decision that you make depending on how you respond to your slip up. You can decide after you slip up to just see it as a one-time thing and just get back on the saddle, or you can decide that I might as well just watch porn, I might as well give up here. And in that case, then it is a relapse. Regardless of which one it is, these are the 3 steps that will work for you. Number 1 is do something outrageous, do something crazy. What I mean by outrageous is something that is just wild and crazy and out of this world, something out of the ordinary, something that you don't usually do, like run out into the rain barefoot or run 5 miles down the beach, or go into the rain and just sit in the middle of the road and scream, or go into your car and just scream as loud as you can in anger and frustration. Just let it all out, or pray to God and ask for guidance, or go on a super hike, run, go out and drive to the beach, you drive across the country, whatever it is, guys, do something outrageous and crazy. All right. The examples go on and on, but there are 2 reasons that doing something crazy and outrageous can be helpful when you do relapse, when you do slip. Number 1 is that it will send a strong signal to your body, to your brain, and to your habit and your behavior that you want to get serious about this, that you want to change the behavior, that you want to change the addiction cycle, and you want to break it off. And number 2, when you do something crazy like this, it'll be kind of a memorable time for you. It will be a memory that you won't forget, and you'll remember that time where you really felt like you were at rock bottom with your habit, the time that you really felt this was a fork in the road for you, and you really had to decide to keep this habit with you the rest of your life, or to do something about it and get better. And having that memory and that imprint in your mind can be really helpful to kind of place a point in your time and actually send that strong signal to yourself that you are serious about this, that things are changing and things will get better. So after you've done your crazy thing, like gone on a 100-mile bike ride or something like that, is number 2, cut off all media, specifically social media. All right. This is another drastic thing that I think you should do for at least 1 week. Try it for 1 week, guys. I know this is hard to do for a lot of people, but in most cases, you don't need to be on social media. We found through studies that the reason that people act out and watch porn is not because they just woke up one day and decided to watch porn. It's because they were triggered by a sequence of events of seeing things online through movies, TV shows, social media, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, etc. All the stuff that is basically around the corner, and eventually being led down that rabbit hole of triggers and the addiction cycle kicking in, and the dopamine hits, and eventually acting out and watching porn. So you got to cut it off, guys. My hard rule is when people are mentoring with me is you got to cut out social media completely from your life. As long as you have this in your life, you've got to cut it out. And there are very few reasons where you actually really need any social media in your life. And even in those cases, you can limit it to just following specific people that you need to. But in most cases, you don't need to be on TikTok. I don't think anyone needs to be on TikTok, frankly. Instagram, super triggery. There's a lot of stuff on there that is probably not good for you at this time in your life. So do a cold turkey, cut off social media completely from your life. I would even cut off all TV shows and movies, because those can also be kind of a replacement for the porn. But you've got to really figure out how to replace that with a more healthy, more productive, less boring, and less addictive behavior than social media. There are so many better things to do with your time than being on media. Okay, so number 3, I left this one a mystery because I didn't want to scare you early on in the video, and this is tell someone. Okay, before you run away, guys, you can tell somebody, and it doesn't have to be super scary. It doesn't have to be your wife. It doesn't have to be your partner. It doesn't have to be your best friend or your parents, all right? Tell somebody about it. Again, when you tell somebody, it'll send that strong signal to yourself that you're serious about this. It'll send that jolt, and it'll be memorable. You'll remember that point in time where you got serious, that point in time where you decided at this crossroads, at the fork in the road, to take the path of most resistance and quit porn for good. So when you tell somebody, it has to be somebody that you trust, somebody that you respect, someone that you know will accept you and love you for the way you are. Ideally, somebody that understands your habit. This is why typically partners, spouses don't make the best accountability partners, because they don't get us. I understand you guys. If you want me to be your accountability partner, if you want to just tell me your story, just let me know in the comments and I'll listen to you. You can email me actually. Go to benuyama.com. You can email me and I'll respond to you totally for free. I like hearing from you guys. It moves me. It's helpful. It helps me get content to deliver for you guys here on the channel. So are these hacks helpful for you guys? I really hope they are. If they are, go ahead and hit the like button, because it does help this video spread to more guys that do need this content, as we know very well. Also, check out this video. I think you'll find it really, really helpful for you. And also subscribe. Why not? I'm here for you guys. It's good to have you all. Take care.